All right, folks. Can you hear me? All right. I just got done watching a video on the Delphi killings. I sub to Michael Katt, I believe his name is. So I was watching that video, and a lot of people are asking, "What's the deal? Who does he think it is? Who do you believe these people's stories? This person's stories?" Yada yada yada. I even asked, do you think Sean Harmon's story is adding up, and could it be true or whatever? And a lot of people talking, other people were asking too. You know, here's the thing with that case. I believe the person that is on the recording is the voice that we're hearing is Brian Chadwell. Now, here's the thing. If it ain't Brian Chadwell, it sure does sound like him to me. I'm pretty good at voices. I record in music, and you can tell when someone sings a note or sings a song. You don't even have to look at the, it's them, that person. Now, I've watched a lot of Brian Chadwell's videos on YouTube, TikTok, all the videos that he was even on Facebook, I think, maybe. And I listened to the manner of his voice, the pitch, the sound of his voice, the way he uses his voice and phrases things. My opinion, it sounds like Chadwell or someone that is pretty dang close. And if it's not Chadwell, then we're dealing with someone that sounds like Chadwell. Okay? Because to me, I listened to the voice numerous times. It's Chadwell. Now, whether that video and that recording was doctored or not, who released the video and who got their hands on it? That's the thing. Anyone could have took that video, put it through software, edited it, pasted in Chadwell's voice as a setup. Now we have to ask ourselves who has that, who works with the police, who has that kind of technology or software to doctor a video. That's the question. If it ain't Chadwell on that voice or on that recording, well, then dang it, somebody edited his voice in there, because I've listened to numerous voices of Chadwell. And it's Chadwell. And we're looking at people that very well could be taking YouTube videos, TikTok videos, you name it, and editing them and making it sound like something totally different. And that is a serious problem. That means these people actually can create and set up people, meaning they can make it sound like it's you and they can make it look like it's you. And then the police say it's you, you know. But see, what the police don't know is we brought in the best of the best. And I'm telling you, my belief is, my opinion, the voice on the recording is Chadwell. Now, whoever got that recording could have doctored it. Whoever got that recording and they put it out on social media, whatever, could have doctored it. You know why it's shady to me? Because when that happened, I lived here. I still live here in Indiana. And they didn't even release it on the news. Okay. So it wasn't even on the news channels. It went through social media. How did they get that? How did they get it? Who released it? Who had their hands on it? Anybody could have took it and doctored it. Anybody. And here's the key thing that these people fail to hear. They just don't want to hear it. The police came out in the press release and said that there was numerous voices on the recording. And the reporter stated, "You mean someone's voice and Abby and Libby's?" And they said, "No, numerous voices other than Abby and Libby's." That told me right there, that was a clue that there was more than one person that was doing the killing. So Chadwell could have not killed him. It might not be Chadwell's DNA that they have, but Chadwell could have been there and helped them lure the girls or abduct the girls. And he might not have been the one that killed them, but he was there. And that's why I think when they bring the heat down on Chadwell, Chadwell already got beat up one time in jail. Once when they picked him up for that girl, he's been in jail the whole time since they picked him up. When he kidnapped his next door neighbor and had her in the basement. So Chadwell has been in jail. He already got beat up, and he bent over and took the bone already. Now Michael Katt's saying if he hopes when he gets in prison that, well, that's already happened, Michael. Some guys made calls and he already got beat up and whatever, probably by his own people, because he belongs to a gang, a club. So, great video tonight, Michael Katt. It was great. A lot of people were wondering, what's going on? Could Sean Herman be telling the truth or whatever? We don't know. Here's the thing. There was more than one voice on that recording at the Delphi murders of them two little girls. We've only heard one of them. That means there's more to that video and there's more voices on it. So whose video, who could have helped him? Who could have, I don't know. Could it have been one guy? Sure. It could have been one guy. But here's the thing. There was people on that bridge at the same time in that park on them trails as them two little girls were being killed, and no one heard nothing. Not one scream, not even nothing. And that ain't making sense to me, especially a 13 and 14-year-old girl. Once they knew they were in danger, they probably screamed. Anybody with half a brain would tell you that. Anybody with half a brain will tell you that. Them girls would have screamed. So there you go. Great channel there, Michael Katt. But like I said, people, there was numerous voices on the recording. That means there was more than one killer there, or people. They could have been a group of them working together. They could have abducted the girls, killed them somewhere else, and staged it at the cemetery. Very possible. We don't even know how old the bridge guy is. You know what I think happened? I think they went looking for him. Someone found the phone and could have turned it on and recorded somebody that was coming across the bridge looking for the girls that was there looking for him. And then they went ahead and brought the phone back to where the girls were and threw the phone back where the girls were or something. Very well possible. It could have been a setup. I would believe anything these days. Is as corrupt as everybody is. And oh, yeah, I believe it. So there you go. That's my take on that. I got to get back to some other channels that I've been watching. Anything is possible in a murder, people. Even people setting people up to take a fall. Yeah. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. We've seen it numerous times in crime cases, murders, kidnappings. I would believe it. Definitely, I would believe it. Most definitely. So that's what I'm thinking. Now there was a lot of people on there asking, could it have been this guy? Could it have been that? Now, even I asked, do you think maybe his story might be right or something? Or a lot of people no. And I agree. I think we got a couple of the guys already in prison, but there was more that they're looking for, and they're hoping that this guy supposedly confesses to it. You know, that's what the police are saying. They think they know who it is, but they're hoping they confess to it or whatever. Well, if they're waiting, there ain't no murderer going to confess to it. No murderer is going to confess to it unless you smack them in the face with proof, evidence, stone cold, DNA, fingerprints, the whole shooting shenanigans. There ain't nobody going to admit to it. You know, they might have DNA, but it might not be the person that we're hearing on the video, on the voice recording of the Delphi killers. It might be DNA from someone else. My opinion, the voice I'm hearing on the Delphi videos is Brian Chadwell. Now, whether that video and recording was doctored or tampered with, well, we don't know that. We don't know that. Only the police know that have the original phone footage. What's real and what ain't. So there you go, folks. That's my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. There's been numerous ladies and kids missing out there, all in the teens, and younger in Delphi, Lafayette area. And I think they got one of the guys right now in there. Now, he's not going to confess to it. These people, well, I was watching Michael Katz, and there was some people in there saying, you know what they were saying? Well, he said he didn't do it when he was walking into a prison. They said he didn't do it. So it's not, you people think it's Brian Chadwell doing it. It's not. Well, do you think Brian Chadwell is going to confess to another two girls being killed? I mean, he's already going to get beat and raped probably in prison for what he did. But now on top of it, two more girls and possibly more. Like I said, he might not have done the killings, but he might have been there. He might have seen what happened. And if that's the case, he's going to sing like a canary once they get him in there in the jail or whatever. And then they'll ask him, hey, we might be able to cut a deal with you if you sing like a canary. Meaning, you might not get the death sentence. You just might spend the rest of your life in prison or whatever. Or you might do 20 years or 30 years and then you'll be done with your time or whatever. I think we'll have to see. There ain't nobody going to confess to it. Good God, a murderer ain't going to confess. He ain't just going to come out and say as he's walking into the prison, oh, yeah, I killed Libby and Abby, and I kidnapped this girl. And he ain't going to confess to it, people. The evidence confesses for him. He might say, hey, hey, I was there. I didn't kill him, but I was there and seen what happened. That's what he might say. And if you give me some leeway on my sentence or whatever, he might talk. He might do only 10 years or whatever, 20 years, if it's big enough where it was a big group of people involved in it. And I'm thinking it was. I think it was somebody. I think it was more than one. I think it might have been one person that killed him, maybe two or three, but there was other people that they were affiliated with, that the killers were affiliated with, that knew about it. Hello, Maya Media Mongol. Wait a minute. That's not Maya Mia? Is that you? Media Mongol? No, I don't. I know only Maya. Maya Mia, Mama Mia. Mama Mia Maya, is that you? Is it you, Mia Maya? I don't know. I know a Mia Maya, a Maya Mia, a Mama Mia, but she must have changed her name to Media Mongol now. So, ma'am, I hope you're doing good today. But that's my opinion on the case. Uh, yep, it is you. You changed your name. All right. Scare me like that. I thought there was a whole bunch of you running around, Mia Maya. Maya Mia, Mama Mia. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the voice, I've been listening to that voice. People are saying, well, you're hearing what you want to hear. No, I record music. I sing and play music. I listen to a lot of people's voices. And to me, it sounds like Chadwell. The way his phrasing is, the tone of his voice, the pitch, it sounds like Chadwell. Now, whether that recording was doctored, meaning edited, meaning they took the real killer's voice out and replaced it with Brian Chadwell's. Is it possible they tried to set him up for other things? Yes. Yes, it is possible. I don't know how many times we got to show these people. Yes, it is possible. Are there people out there saying that they're the killer or they know who the killer is and everything? Yes. There's all kinds of people saying that. You know, we won't know until the police comes out with it, and we need the real footage, and not some footage. We don't know if it was corrupt, and the police doctored it up and sent it out because they already have trouble. They don't know what's going on. So they caught Chadwell. So they said, hey, we'll get him on this and that and this and that. Someone could have tried doing that. Now, if you ask me my opinion, it's Chadwell on the Delphi murder tapes, the recordings, not in the video, on the recording. On the recording that you hear of the people talking on the recording, the small 40 seconds, that sounds like Chadwell to me. So what do we do? Maya Mia, Mia Maya, Maya Mama, Mama Mia. What do we do? I don't know. I don't know. You know, like I said, this case, the Gabby Petito case, the Delphi case is going to open doors to other cases. What you people are seeing is like the movie Contact, where they find blueprints to build a machine, but little do they know that there's blueprints inside of blueprints inside of blueprints to build the machine. Now these cases, the Summerwells, the Delphi case, the Gabby Petito case is opening doors to other crimes and cases and people affiliated in them crimes. So, this is something that's probably, it's like Trump saying this, Johnny, this has never been done before. And it might not have. This might be something we just, by the grace of God, got lucky and it opened doors to other cases. By the grace of God. Glory be to God. But there was a lot of people on Michael Katt's channel tonight talking, asking questions. What do they think? Do you think it's this guy? Do you think it's that guy? Do you think, Michael Katt has his opinions. I have my opinions. Everybody has their own opinions, and that's their opinions. They have the right to it. They do. They have the right to it. If somebody says, I think it was Ronald McDonald, all right, that's okay. It's a little far fetched, but these days I wouldn't doubt it. The old clown is getting old. He probably thinks he can get away with anything. And I got millions of people that eat my hamburgers a day. They'll never convict me. I'm Ronald McDonald. All right, Ronald. We'll see you on the electric chair. you know, Someone said it was Barney or something. All right, I'll believe it. But everybody's got their opinion. You know, there ain't nothing we can do about it. It's their opinion. Trump was Elvis, allegedly. Fucci was Charles Manson. Trump could be Elvis. We don't know that. That's your opinion, Maya Mia. You're allowed to it, sweetie. That's okay. If it is, I'm waiting for Trump then to bust out. Uh, we're caught in a trap. Woo, we can't get out. Woo, because I love you too much, baby. Oh, can't you see? I wouldn't doubt it. If Trump gets up there and busts out an Elvis tune, hush now, baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. And oh, my trials, Lord, will soon be over. Ba, 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 ba. Now I'm waiting for Fucci to go into his Manson. It is Manson stuff. All this stuff is, I believe, is a spin-off of Manson. What's the connection with all these cases? Can anyone tell me? Let me tell you what. Prison. All the people that are suspects in these cases, what do they all have in common? Prison. Who's been in prison pretty much their whole life? Charlie Manson. Who said that even though he was locked up in prison, he still had a cult following? Yes, he did. Nehemiah, you're right. He did play Elvis. That could have been a sign that he's sitting back there going, and he does wear his hair like Elvis. He was a big Elvis fan. Trump was a big Elvis fan. He was. Yeah, could Nehemiah could be. That's what these people have in common. They all done prison time. Everybody's been thrown in jail, the local town jail, whatever, drunk and driving or whatever. But what do these guys all have in common? Well, they were on lockdown for many years in prisons, you know. And the prison system does, you know, they 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 do spread messages and this and that and this and that. And they said Charlie Manson did have still a cult following afterwards. Why? I have no idea. Why would these people? I don't know. It's like when these young ladies, they lose their lives somewhere. Next thing you know, everybody wants to go out there, and I'm like, you know what? I love them kids. I love them ladies. My heart bleeds for their families and everything, but I don't want to go to a place where a beautiful young woman, the last thing in her mind was horror and terror. I don't want to go there. You know, I don't even go to where my buddies and friends have lost their lives. I just don't want to go there. Other people want to go there. They think they're gonna. That's I don't know. No, I'll remember them from a photo. I'll remember them in my own head of good times we had. But going to the place where one of my family members or a friend or a loved one or a child lost their lives, I don't want to be anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere around there. It's not what, you know, let me tell you something. I love Leonard Skinner. I love them. I've been listening to them since I was a young kid. My grandfather was a truck driver, union. I love Leonard Skinner. I'll go out there and I might visit their tombs that they have out there where the plane went down. But there's talk of maybe a concert going on out there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know, is it possible? I don't know. I'm not Leonard Skinner. You know, there's certain people that control the band. Would it be something good? Well, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of the guys still that think, well, that was a scary place. That's where we almost lost all of Leonard Skinner. To go there and play a concert, I don't know. Would I show up there? Well, I don't know. I would like to, you know. I love Leonard Skinner. All of them. Every single person that was in Leonard Skinner. I wish they'd stop fighting. You know. I wish they would have made a big movie on it. I wish the other guys would have came in with Artemis and they all of them, and made it a 4 or 5 hour movie. But I don't call the shots with them guys. Would I go out there if there was a concert? I don't know. If I was invited by Mo and the guys and Leonard Skinner, I might. Would I feel comfortable? I don't know. That's where we lost one of our best. A lot of our best. I don't know. It'd be hard. I might do it, but it would be hard. Same thing with John Bottom. Do I want to go to the place where he lost his life? No, I don't. John Bottom was John Bottom. I want to remember John Bottom as what he was, a machine. A machine. That's the way I want to remember him. Now, would I go visit his grave? Well, that's another thing. Look into the Tavistock Institution. Why, is that where they're sending me, Nehemiah? Let me read Nehemiah's chats so she don't get upset. Trump played Elvis tune. Yeah, I've seen that one. The Elite and ex-cons, yeah. They have secret stairs to get out of prison cells. Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff in there. Prison, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Parole. Yeah, you're right, Nehemiah. Look into the Travis Stock Institution. Is that the place where did I see that last night? Or no, that was, oh wait, did I see that last night on Tiffany Marie's channel? Many of the singers are trans, so many switchers in head roll high positions. What do you mean they got sex changes, Nehemiah? That's one thing you won't do with this free bird. You ain't gonna change me. I'm a vagina man all the way. I'm sorry, you won't change this vagina man. Bye bye, baby, it's been a sweet love, yeah. But this vagina man, you'll never change. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I was raised on boobs and vagina, and that's the way I'm gonna stay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, let me get back to it. I'm getting carried away. Yep, there are ball goats. And good God almighty, I already got Marines throwing up. going, they didn't sign up for it. I showed them photos of infrared cameras and everything as we were over in Iraq and everything. See this? Well, yeah, Captain. It looks like one of our infrared cameras picked up a guy standing out there, possibly terrorist. That's right, son. Wait a minute. See this? That looks like the same guy, but it looked. Are you all right, son? Is that a goat? It is. Good God, is he screwing it? He is. I didn't sign up for this. No, you didn't. But it's only the few and proud that get to wear the uniform. Yep, they're ball goats. Nah, good God. Any other information, Nehemiah? But that's my opinion on the Delphi case. There was others involved. If not, it was Chadwell by himself. That's what I'm thinking. They won't let me listen to the rest of the video. They won't let me listen to the rest of the recording because they know I'll go through them and I'll pick them out before they even know what's going on. But there's other stuff that is on the recording that is they're saying is too. We don't want you to hear it. We don't. All right. Just give me the piece of. You just edit it. Just cut out. Just let me hear them small clips of the voices. You don't edit everything out of the girls, and just let me hear them small clips of the other voices that were on that tape. I believe Chadwell is one of them. That's what I said a while ago. But I had to take the video down because they came here with papers and police. You got to take down these videos. What the hell? Are you kidding me? No. I asked them, am I being sued? No, you're not being sued. Here's the thing. It could have been fake. And that it was actually people that live here that were involved in that. And they wanted me to take down the videos because it was evidence or whatever. Well, you can't change this, Freebird. I don't know. I got nothing against black people. All lives matter. I grew up with a black person. You understand? I drank beers with him, threw up next to him. I'm not racist. Never was. I worked with black people. Hispanics, Cubans, you name it. I was from Illinois, Chicago, outskirts of Chicago. All right, right on the outskirts. All right, I'm. All life matters. All life. All life matters. I'm not racist. Never was. They're trying to make me into racist. Can you make somebody into a racist? Yes. If you keep pounding them, saying he's a racist, well, eventually he's going to become a racist. Don't these people know anything? My God. If you're around somebody that beats their women and beats on people and abuses them, and you're around them half your life, eventually you're going to become like them, and it'll rub off on you. So that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I got some YouTube channels to watch. And I made tacos. So I brought some tacos down to my little brother. And I just got done eating some tacos. I'm going to clean up the mess, watch some YouTube. I got to make a kale, celery, strawberry shake tonight, or smoothie. And I'm going to watch YouTube and everything. Michael Katt's got a good channel and some of his stuff is really good. But my suggestion to Michael Katt is, sir, don't invest all your money into Bitcoin. And sir, if you're going to be a great investigator, you have to keep your mind open to anything. Anything is possible. So I'm watching all these YouTubers. Just letting you know, the Deli Man is watching your videos. Deli Force, a lot of people are crapping in their pants. Who is Deli Force? What is going on? Don't you people worry about it. There's certain things that not even this government knows. We are for the government and the citizens of the United States. We believe in God and we don't worship the devil. Deli Force lives and breeds corned beef sandwiches, Italian beef sandwiches. Good God, it's Deli Force. That's right. I wore my Deli Force shirt into the supermarket, and there was people in there. Good God, it's Deli Force. Get out of the way. That's right, young man. It's Deli Force. I seen him on YouTube. That's right. Just joking, people. All right. You guys have a great night. Be safe. All right. My opinion, the voice on the recording, the Delphi Girls, is Chadwell. He had help. That's what I'm thinking. We don't know. It could have been Chadwell. It could have been not even Chadwell. He wasn't even there. Someone doctored the videos up to make it sound like Chadwell. But that's funny because the voice was out before Chadwell was picked up supposedly on the case. So do you guys understand what I'm doing? What I'm talking about? You know, Chadwell was picked up for kidnapping a young girl. People said he was in prison at that time. And no, he wasn't. He was out. He was picked up after a year after or whatever, or recently or whatever. He was picked up for that, or he's been in prison. He ain't going nowhere, and that's it. And they're looking for more. You know why? Because the police, in the police press release, said that there was numerous voices on the recording other than Abby and Libby's. That means there was other people there other than the voice that we heard on the recording, because they will not let us listen to the whole recording. They refuse to let me listen to it because there's gruesome stuff on it. They refuse the public to listen to it because there's gruesome stuff on it. But I say we have to hear these things. If we as citizens and these people training to be investigators and FBI, and we need to hear the whole recording so we know what kind of people we are dealing with, what kind of sick people we are dealing with. Does that make sense to anybody? Is there anybody out there watching right now? I don't know if there is or not. If there's anybody out there listening to me, does that make any kind of sense? If it don't, then please comment. It makes no sense. But it makes total sense to me. Either it was a setup or Chadwell was there and it wasn't him that killed the girls, but he helped lure the girls there, or kidnap them and take them somewhere else, kill them, bring them back. We don't know until the FBI, the police, release the information. And from what everyone is being told, we are not allowed to listen to any more of the recording because it's gruesome. Well, everything is gruesome these days. Every single little thing is gruesome in the world today. You want to know something else that'll be gruesome? If I eat 2 or 3 more tacos, the sound that'll be coming out of my bathroom will be gruesome. Now, I know a lot of you don't like my channel. That's all right. That's okay. Here's another key thing I want you people to go ahead and think about. Why is we not looking for Summer Wells like we were looking for Gabby Petito? Well, because I think they already know what's going on. If they were looking for a missing girl or a dead girl, there would be people in them woods. There would be people tearing up that house, the grounds around it. Everywhere around there would be groups of teams of cadaver dogs, all kinds of stuff going around there. Something's up, either a cover up or they sold their daughter to somebody. That's the only two options. Either they killed them and there's a cover up, they killed Summer, or the reason they're not even looking, the reason why there's not even an FBI looking out there or groups of people looking like there was with Gabby is because they already know what the deal is. So that's my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Mia Media Mongol. Is there anything else, sweetie, you want to ask? Oh, when the moon hits your eye like a bigger piece of pie, that's amore. A mamma mia. A mamma mia, mia mia, mama. Now, is it possible for Brian Shadwell's body to decay within a month? Impossible. Not unless it was eaten down by animals. And I mean, they said there was only bones. So that means whatever did it cleaned it down to the bones. And there ain't no bear out there. The only thing that's out there that can do that is a bobcat or maybe a raccoon, maybe. But in a month, no, it's impossible. It's impossible for the body to to disappear like that in a month. It's impossible. I've been watching a lot of stuff on it. Even if it was in the sun, there would still be skin and stuff on the body, and it just ain't making sense. As far as I'm concerned, our special forces teams are still looking for a terrorist, Brian Laundrie, because the tactics he used are terrorist. Cell phone, burner cell phones, SIM cards, and laptops, and you like to hang out in the mountains or in the outside. Well, I'm sorry. I've lost too many friends and family. It screams terrorism to me. I'm no idiot. I was never in the military, never police, never nothing. I was raised by them. So I know what screams terrorist and what don't. And what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, terrorists. Therefore, we're still on the hunt. And there's going to be people getting picked up that look like Brian Laundrie or questioned or whatever by people, by citizens, not just the police or the government, until we make sure we get the right guy. Why? Because I got grandkids now, idiots. I'll be danged if I leave this world to a bunch of idiots when I got kids. So, as far as I'm concerned, terrorist. Anything else, ladies and gentlemen? Anything else? Anything else? Press, White House, Pentagon, FBI, CIA, anybody else? Anyone? Any questions? Anyone? All right, that concludes this press release. Don't worry about it. All it took was me mentioning that Natasha Cooper was looking for Brian Laundrie, and he ran out into the woods himself and offed himself. Good God, no, not Natasha. Yep, she got a new swamp buggy too, Brian. He ran like, oh God, no. That's right, Natasha Cooper. He figured, I told him, I said, we catch you. We're turning you over to these women. And these women mean business. Slippers, shoes, all kinds of things being thrown at them, beaten half to death by a slipper. These people didn't grow up like I did. You can be 50 feet away from your mother and then you say something bad. That's no joke. That's how I grew up. That's it. Some of them were real good at extension cord, 25-foot extension cords, like a whip. So you boys got it easy growing up today. See, my generation, well, we went through NAM, even though we weren't in the military. Our families were. So you people got a lot of growing up to do. A lot of growing up to do. Yeah, it's obvious you people never been beat with a coffee cord. Yeah. Never. It's obvious you people never had nothing thrown at you from 50 feet away. These women are deadly. My mother could have took out half of a platoon over there in Iraq with just a couple bags of shoes. People have no idea what the kids, you kids today should pray that you didn't grow up like we did. Frying pans, cast iron. They do ring like a bell when you hit somebody. That's right. You kids got it great. You should pray to your mothers and fathers every night. Thank you. I didn't grow up when you guys did. Now, you folks be safe. I have no other questions from the press, White House, Congress, Senate, FBI, CIA, Homeland Security, and 4 or 5 branches that these guys never even knew about. But anyways, anybody got anything to ask? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Well, when I go into war, I go by myself. I don't drag other people into it. I ain't got to. So there you go. Great video today, Mr. Katt, Michael Katt, I think his name is. Great video. He's got some good scenarios on things. And Michael Katt, what these people don't realize is Michael Katt might be working on a different case. And Michael Katt might be on to something else with other people in other cases. You know, we don't know yet. Michael Katt might be right. It might be someone else. We don't know until the evidence and the case is over with. And they won't let me listen to any other recording on it. So I gave my opinion, and that's it. That's all I can say. How many snowflakes and Karens and Aarons? I don't know. Listen, I don't hate the snowflakes. I don't. I don't hate you guys. I don't hate the Karens. I dated a couple Karens. No, really, not Karens like they're talking. I dated a couple women that were named Karen. Beautiful women. Beautiful, incredible young women when I was younger, you know. And Aarons, I don't know. I never dated an Aaron. Is Aaron a woman or a man? I don't know. I know the Karens I dated were women. I know that much, but I don't hate these people. I really don't. I don't hate nobody. I don't, you know, I was just going to say I hate the devil. If I'm going to hate anything, it's going to be the devil. Does that make sense? Does anything make sense anymore? I don't know, ladies. I really don't. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Go ahead. You know, I got to change my YouTube channel. I know that. I know certain things I say are disgusting, but don't blame me. Blame the way my generation was raised. We were raised that way. You know, that's what we were raised by. If we acted a certain way, they labeled you. You're a pansy. You know, good God, I'm a pansy tank. No, you're a pansy. What? You whine and cry about everything. Yeah. I ain't that. I ain't what people voicing their opinions today are whiners, and they're just voicing their opinions. And they label them. They label everything in this world. Everything. Very well might be Mia Mia. You know, if you do the numbers on COVID-19, what are the numbers? Meaning, if you take the alphabet and count down the numbers of how, what, A B C. Well, A B C. No, that's three, and then boom, and you add them numbers up. What's it come to? 666. The devil. There's videos on that. You know, they take all these numbers, add it up. What's it come to? Well, 666. Oh, that explains everything. It's the devil. Would I believe it? Sure. You know, could be the devil. I ain't got time for you, Satan. Not today. Not ever. I ain't got time, I ain't got time, devil. It is only thy Jesus that I pray to. It is only thy woman that was created for me that I love and cherish and sleep with and bed with. For I do not bed with men. It ain't right. That's the way I was raised. I'm sorry. I know you hate me because I'm white, Indian, part black, they say, my lower half. I'm Jewish, I'm Irish, I'm English, I'm German, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm part Mexican, and I'm part Polish. I'm a lot of things. I'm a lot of things. I'm a lot of things. I live in America. I was raised in America. I'm a lot of things. I'm a lot of nationalities. I'm a lot of colors. But what I ain't is a devil worshiper, and I can't have it. I don't want it, and that's it. To me, it's a smack in the face to the thy God Almighty, the Creator, to be gay. And there was gays in the Bible. I do believe that the devil was in the Bible. How do you know that the devil was gay? Well, because they said they hunted Aaron or one of the people down, and they banged on the door of the house that he was hiding in, and the soldiers and Satan said, "Let us have him, so we can have our way with him." And what did they mean by that? Oh, they wanted to poke him in the butt and beat him down and rape him and beat him and rape him, and that's what they did back then. Back then, that's what they did. They sold little kids back then as slaves and sex slaves. Sick world we lived in back then. Evil, evil people. But there you go, folks. I gotta watch some of these beautiful women again tonight. These ladies are incredible. Some of them, although they might have been just nice, trying to lure me in, like much like a wounded gazelle and a mountain lion. Them being the mountain lions, and me being the small innocent gazelle. Yeah, but they were sweet women, beautiful, incredible, incredible women. They're probably all married. That's just my luck. It's always that way. They're always married. You fall in love. I watched a girl for a year on YouTube, fell in love with her, and then one day she popped up on the YouTube with a went ring. Now, if I was an evil person, I would say that's it. I would be commenting on there. You're doing the works of the devil. You're luring us in, thinking that you're single, and you're not. You're married, so you're causing us to sin. But I didn't. I just said, dang it, another beautiful woman that I cannot watch. And I had to unsubscribe to her channel. I don't get into married women. I don't get into women that have boyfriends. I want my own woman to wake up with and go to bed with at night and to share the rest of my life with. I wasn't raised on 50 people or 50 women. I don't live in some Saudi country or other country where they have 70 wives. I was raised it's between one man and one woman, and that's it. And don't hate me for it. I don't hate you guys because you're black. I don't hate you guys because you're out sleeping with men and you're a man. I just don't think it's right. I don't condone it. I'm not going to be your judge or executioner. I'm just saying I don't condole it. That's all. That's it. That's all I'm saying. If you want to hate me, go ahead. I've been hated my whole life. I've been abused my whole life. I was a straight man, good looking man, strong man, and kind of blessed down there in the bottom halves. But I'm getting older now. Now I got to tuck them in the socks and hopefully I don't sit on them at night. All right, I got to go. I can already see people are already reporting my videos. That's what I don't get. The true snowflakes is these people know nothing but how to sue. That's how they make their money. That's why our courts are so tied up with lawsuits. And we can't get to the killer molesters and terrorists and everything because the courts are so tied up with stupid stuff. He said it wasn't right to be gay. Let's sue him. I was raised that way. I don't know what to tell you guys. And you hated me and you killed me and you stuck me with needles with your voodoo dolls and you tried to curl up my manhood, but it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Sure as the day is long. It's not gonna work. So you folks have a great day. Be safe. I love all yous. I really do. I can see how some people chose to leave this earth by their own hands because, well, that's what Satan does. He drives people nuts. So be safe. I love all of you. Great channels out there. If I can give to these channels one day, I will. And I don't take no money from nobody without earning it. I did get a couple free t-shirts from Mr. Dave Levine's channel, but I've been promoting his channel. So I got, even when he was off for 3 months or whatever it was, 6 months, I still reported the channel or promoted it and still mentioned his name and still promoted it even when it was down. That's what you got to do when you promote a band, when you promote something, you got to give it your all. And that's it. That's all I can say. Folks, don't forget to check out Dave's guitar channel Sunday night at 10 o'clock this weekend, this Sunday. It was a great show, Dave. If you're listening to this, it was a great show. I see you had a new guy on there, Joe from New York. I already subbed to his channel and watched a couple of his things. And, we all struggle with something, alcohol, the candy, the white candy and all that. I struggled with it when I was younger. Once I found out I had kids, I gave everything up 30 years ago, or I don't know, 25, 30 years ago. I don't care who reports me, Mia Maya. I don't care. These people, I really don't. It's an organization, even within YouTube, where if you don't go along with the program, you'll get struck. Has nothing to do. Are you kidding me? Some of these channels, they're killing people and got stuff up there and they want to, Black Lives Matters in the streets, the Muslim nation walking down the street with weapons and all kinds of heavy stuff and everything. And I'm the least of this country's worries. That's my opinion. Then again, my own boys could have killed me. Who knows? All right, folks, you have a great night. Be safe. I give no power to Satan. None at all. I cast you out, Satan, in Jesus' name. I break any curses on me. I break any witchery, sorcery, voodoo, any evil eye in Jesus' name. And I'm going to breathe life back into my own body and on this earth. And it's going to be how it used to be. God created man and then created woman for man. Do I own that woman? No, I don't own her. I don't own her. Nobody owns beautiful. Could I be gracious to spend the rest of my life with someone as beautiful and kind and sexy? It would be my honor, but I don't own nothing. Nothing. Except for the things I paid for. And that's it. I got to go. I got to watch some YouTube channels and check out all the ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, when I come into these chats, if I upset you ladies, my apologies. Gentlemen, if I get you upset, my apologies. I don't send evil to people, so please don't send it to me. And some great channels and some beautiful, incredible women. Where would I have been if I had a beautiful, incredible woman backing me or controlling me? Because a woman can do that. A woman, when I have a woman, I listen to the woman. She tells me, no, you're not doing that today. All right, sweetie. And it just so happens I'm single now, and everybody's like, good God, please get him a vagina. Nope. You can't change this, free bird. Now you folks be safe and everything. And, I don't get wrapped up either. Just letting you guys know, I don't get wrapped up into what these bands support. Listening to the music is a different thing than supporting what some of these bands support. Don't hurt nobody. Don't attack anybody. If you're a subscriber of mine, don't attack nobody. Don't hurt nobody. We'll keep praying to God, and I'll keep making videos. And I need to make some changes on my YouTube. My content, the way I act, I need to change. And I need an incredible woman to design some t-shirts and get me started on some stuff. That's all I'm saying. We all struggle through stuff, weight, drugs, alcohol. We all struggle. All of us. All of us. All right, folks. I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe. Love everybody. Mia Maya, Media Mongol, thanks for stopping in. And I probably could see who reports me, but I'm not worried about it. Mia Maya or whoever's watching this, can you see this video? If you can see this video and hear it, then that means YouTube did not take down my channel. Now, is it possible that when these guys talk about we're going to have his channel take down, is it actually them hacking into our computers and trying to shut down our channel or mess with our computers? It very well may be. It may be that, because everybody's channel that supposedly got taken down is still up. So it's not making sense to me. All right, folks, I'm done gibbering jabbering. I got some YouTube to watch tonight. And I think there's some scary movies on AMC tonight. Halloween's getting closer. Be safe. And guys, when you're eating candy, please be safe, kids. They just caught some moron out here last year or the year before that was lacing the candy with meth, crystal meth. and the kids were going crazy, and they were in the hospital out here in Indiana. Come on, people. Unbelievable. Jesus. Take the wheel and run over these people. See, I've been watching Natasha Cooper too long. I just said, Jesus, take the wheel and run over these people. That's what I said. Jesus, take the wheel and run over Brian Laundrie and then back up and then run over him again. Back up. I shouldn't be saying that. It's wrong. Lord, forgive me. I'm letting YouTube rub off on me, Lord. Forgive me, Jesus. I sinned by saying that. It was wrong. Forgive me. All right. You guys have a good night. Be safe. Talk to you later.